We were at Google today, the Restaurant Influencer Summit. All the big guys are here. Sean, Avi, Zach Oates, my man Troy Hooper, talking about how to gain more visibility on Google. That includes Google Ads, Google Search, Google Maps, and YouTube. We're really here getting the inside scoop on the most powerful tools that Google has, like Performance Max and the latest updates on Google Business Profiles, which, by the way, you guys are not taking advantage of. So a lot of key takeaways on the Google My Business stuff. You should be posting on there and you should be filling out all the categories. Just a couple of takeaways. Stick around, we're gonna talk to some guys, we're gonna see what they have to say. Marketers, Googlers, who can just provide insights into what they're gonna do with their clients and what they took away from this experience. I can tell you right now, it is something that you guys are not considering enough. You're actually prioritizing Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, but the actual ability to put something up on Google My Business Profile and track the performance of that content is something that you can do here, and I know that's something you guys are all concerned with. So let's talk to these guys and see what we can learn. With me, I have
Rory Balkin from Donut Digest.
You got Justin.
Troy Hooper, CEO, Pepper Lunch Restaurants. All right, we're with Chip Close, founder of Restaurant Strategy and the Restaurant Strategy podcast. And we're gonna ask you the number, as a marketing guy, because we talked to a lot of Googlers, didn't speak to any marketers, talked to Troy, operator, but as a marketer, what's the number one thing you're taking away from this summit today?
So two big takeaways. I'm going to give you an extra one. Number one is we know that Google is so powerful for purchase intent. The number one thing that I took away was that 50% of all people who hit the Get Directions button end up going to the venue. That
50%?
50%. That they have it. They have the data to show us that 50% of the people have clicked the button. So it would seem to me that we want to get people to click that Get Directions button.
Right.
My other big takeaway was that they've got this coupons feature within the PMax ad area that, like, we run a lot of Google search ads for our clients, but there's so much more you can do with the PMax, with Performance Max, and the fact that we can show a discount, we can show them an offer, 2 for 1, 50%, 20% off,
Right.
whatever, and actually drive action, because then we can measure it. And we can look at the attributable net sales to that unique code, which is a no-brainer.
What is the first thing you're gonna do and run back and tell your team?
Spend more time on the Google business page. I think we've all underestimated the value of Google as a tool and the power that it yields in results. I think a lot of us are really focused on the shiny objects, the pictures and videos and the fancy storytelling, when Google's actually created a lot of tools that I don't think most restaurateurs are familiar with. I certainly learned a lot today as well. So I think we've got to get in there and get sort of self-educated and start to understand and do a little bit of A/B testing and see what starts to work for our brand as we start to open new stores in the United States. This is a big focus for us. Yeah.
Number one takeaway from today? No pressure.
You know, the term vibe was mentioned a lot.
Yeah.
But honestly, in today's age now that there's a digital door and a storefront to your restaurant, right? Like, it's all about managing the expectations. So how can you give customers an expectation, or prospective customers, of what it's going to be like to show up at your place, and make it easy for them, frictionless, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's understanding what's on your menu, what it looks like, what it costs,
Yeah.
ability to pre-order if you're fast casual or quick service, and just making sure that you're letting your customer know what to expect before they get in the door, and level set.